let's go to the Anglophone crisis. You've often criticized the strategy of the government, but as an MP, what have you actually done at the level of the parliament and your party to push for peace in these regions?
I have called a special plenary. Maybe you don't remember. I called for a special plenary in National Assembly to evaluate what has been done for the reconstruction.
Mhm.
And if you remember, I'm the one who denounced what they have done with the money of reconstruction. When I obtained the report of that, it was a scandal and I denounced. You certainly remember. But let me tell you that for me, in this earth, in this world, all the wars end by peace agreement. All the wars end by peace agreement. And to achieve peace, to achieve an agreement, you should accept to discuss. You should accept to dialogue. I participated to the first national dialogue in 2019. You certainly remember. And
Right. Yes.
you certainly know that I was, by some opponents, criticized for this participation. I was the vice president of the commission in charge of internal displaced persons. My boss, my president was Cardinal Christian to me. May his soul rest in peace. And during this Grand National Dialogue, I sent a letter, if you remember, to the President of the Republic, asking
Mm.
him to give the opportunity to Ngalim Felix and Mancho BBC to participate. I don't know if you remember. I published this letter because these two persons, not Mancho BBC, uh, Ngalim Felix, yes, and Mancho BBC, and they are in jail, you know. And they sent, they wrote to the President of the Republic asking him to give them the opportunity to participate to this national dialogue. The government refused to let them participate. I wrote, me, myself, I wrote to the President of the Republic. I wrote to the Prime Minister, who was the coordinator of this Grand National Dialogue. I went to his office, telling him that this is an opportunity for us to achieve peace. And if we want peace, we are obliged to discuss, even with those persons we don't want to face with. I don't know if my English is good.
Yes.
And they
It's okay.
refused.
Perfectly understood. Yeah.
What do you want me to do? What I have said, madam, is that me, Cabral Libii, elected President of the Republic,
Mm-hmm.
I will go to Bamenda and Buya. If necessary, I will put the presidency there. Because now we are campaigning, we are promising this or that. Which kind of development can we have in a country in which a part is in a war? It is an emergency. It is an emergency. S'il le faut, je vais déménager la présidence à Boya ou à Bamenda. S'il le faut. Discussing with people, discussing with the other fighters
So, what
to
are the
achieve.
conditions for you to? So, what are the conditions for you to transfer the presidency there? Will it be the outcome of the dialogue, or is already in your in your program?
It will be for the dialogue. Because if you want peace, you go there and you stay there. That's why I'm telling you that s'il le faut, je vais déplacer la présidence. Because it is not time now to send people. The president of the republic should go there himself, discuss with population, discussing with them so that he will know concretely what population need. I have my own idea because I'm proposing solutions. But for me, the first thing to do, it is an emergency, is to go there.
Mm.
President of the Republic himself, staying there and discuss, dialogue to achieve peace.
So, how many times have you been to these regions and looking at the situation from like firsthand? If you've been there before, what is your own evaluation of the state of affairs in the Anglophone regions?
We all know the situation. This part of people is destroyed. Many population is displaced. Schools in many places are destroyed. Economy in many places is destroyed. Population, people are frustrated. We all know the situation. I was in Batibo in 2017, and you know, uh, every time I am telling what happened, I'm scared because it was the first time for me to leave, vive, to leave this kind of
To witness,
situation,
yes,
to
to witness.
witness. Yes, it was the
Mm.
first time for me to witness a war because I was there for a ceremony and I wanted to see concretely what is happening in this part. And during the ceremony, guns starting shooting just behind the house. It was the first time to me to go under bed as I heard about war. And 30 minutes later, and you will be surprised, I was in this ceremony with a person you certainly know, the actual president of Bar Association, Eric Mba. He's the one who hosted me in Bamenda before going to in his home in
Yes.
Bamenda before going to the to Batibo. And 30 minutes later, he told me, okay, Mr. Cabral, you cannot stay here because it is very, very dangerous for you. Let me pick you out of this place and let me bring you back to Bali. And we went out of this house, just him and me, he and me. The other person stayed under beds in the house, windows and doors closed. And few meters after, I saw Amba boys with weapons. He discussed with them, telling them that, okay, this man is a politician. He went there just to see, to witness, to experience what's happening here. He has seen. Let me bring him back to Bali. And I was surprised. The fighters told him, okay, if you go back by the main road, this man will be killed. If you are serious, if you want to bring him back, pass by the bush, madam. When Eric Mba drove me in the bush, at the moment I told him, okay, bro, if you want to kill me, you are not obliged to bring me in the bush to kill me. Just kill me here. My cops will send back to my village. He told me, don't
Mhm.
worry. When we passed through the bush, we saw fighters here. I discussed with them. They told me why they are fighting. And from this day, I'm different. When I'm here in this francophone part, when I'm hearing people speaking avec légèreté from this
Mhm.
world, sometimes
So,
I just
why
want
why
to,
are they fighting, and why do you say that you are different?
the problem for me is misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. You know, when Cameroon decided to abolish federalism in this country, this moment was the beginning of the problems we have now.